Welcome to TPC Myrtle Beach, host of the 2023 Dustin Johnson World Junior Golf Championship presented by LA Golf. Join us as we walk through what some of the best junior golfers in the world are going to see this week in Myrtle Beach. We've already done an episode from here where I talk about my favorite parts of the Tom Fazio design. As I alluded to in the intro, this is going to be different. We're going to go through every single hole and what this week's competitors are going to see. For both the boys and the girls, the first hole is a go out and get it hole. Not playing over 400 yards, you'll see mostly 3-woods and driving irons off this tee. You'll also see a lot of spinny wedges and irons thrown throughout the week. The second hole always seems to produce fireworks. Last year we saw eventual winner Ben James make an albatross in the second round. The water doesn't really come into play off the tee unless we catch a downwind day. Typically we see the Sunday flag just above a thumbprint in the green. Missing right here will leave the competitors an uphill chip off a very, very tight lie. The third hole is the beginning of a tough stretch for all of the players. For the boys, a 270-yard carry up the left will leave you blocked out from a clear shot into the green. The play here for both is to try and cut it off the tree line on the left. The second shot here is straight up the hill. Being on the right side of the fairway here will leave a clear shot to carry that bunker that sits just off the front edge. Missing short here is the play for everyone. Right, left, and long of this green leaves a tricky pitch shot out of some of the thickest rough on the entire golf course. The fourth hole. For the girls, a 270-yard tee shot brings that bunker on the left into play. A 300-yard tee shot for the boys will reach it. The key here is to be up the left because any driver missed out to the right, while it might be in the fairway, will still be blocked out by trees. The downhill par 3 fifth is short, but a forced carry over the water immediately grabs your attention. It's 147 yards from the right tee box to the front of the green. When the pin is tucked on the right, you'll want to hit about a 155-yard shot. For the girls, it's a little shorter of a carry of about 140 yards to the middle, but the danger is still there. The sixth hole opens a stretch of scoreable holes for the players. Both the girls and boys will be using the tee boxes to the left of the fifth green. Almost every player in this field will be going for this green in two. From 90 yards and in, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bunkers that protect the green. Though those bunkers are there, missing short here is still the play. Long is no good. The par 3 7th hole is one of my favorite holes, but again, this isn't about me. This hole can play anywhere from 160 to 205 yards depending on tee and pin locations. When the pin is up front, you'll see players using the backstop to try and work their tee shot back towards the hole. An aggressive tee shot on 8 can leave you a flip wedge into this wild green. You'll see some players tempt fate, but most will throttle down to leave an approach from the fairway. The Sunday pin on 8 remains one of the toughest all weeks, being in the very back just above the slope. Believe it or not, you're going to see a lot of 3-woods off of 9T as well. For the best juniors in the world, the water on the right comes into play quickly. Approach shots will still be in the 160 to 200 yard range. You'll see plenty of shots that are just steered towards the middle of the green. The 10th actually plays as one of the toughest holes on the golf course during the week. Players will be left with wedge or short iron in, but this green is well protected by water and 2 bunkers that guard the left side of the green. Any spinning shot that just carries onto the green will roll back off the front of the green into the water. It's one of the toughest greens. 11 can become a birdie chance for most of the field if their drive finds the fairway. The green is not that severe and even has some slope that you can use towards your advantage. Over the years, 12 has become one of the most pivotal holes during the tournament. What seems like a drivable par 4 can quickly turn into a bogey with a wayward tee shot. Roughly measuring 260 to 300 yards to the front edge, players are tempted to give it a run. What's unusual about this green is that it acts as a funnel from the front. Balls landing short with a minimal amount of spin can kick forward and left towards the pin, but anything with spin will more than likely just remain on the front. Both par 3s on the back are very, very tough. There is a ridge on the 13th green that virtually cuts this one in half. Ending up on the wrong side of it will leave a tough 2-putt. 2022 girls champion Katie Cranston actually made a hole-in-one here during the final round en route to victory. 14 presents itself as another birdie op for every player in the field. Challenging the bunker on the left side can kick your ball forward, leaving 200 yards or less into this tricky green. I even think I saw some players with 7-8 iron in their hand last year. Just mind-boggling distance. It's all about the drive on 15. Most everyone in the field will have driver in hand on this brute of a par 4. You have to play left of the tree on the right, which means taking on a longer carry. There really isn't a very good spot to miss around this green, so approach shots towards the middle of the green will leave you the best chance at making a 4. All you need on 16 is a 250-yard shot that splits the bunker that guards each side of the fairway. The wind tends to swirl here since it's a low point on the golf course, so make sure you know which way it's coming from before firing at this pin. This green is not deep, so being in the fairway is a must. On to 17, the hole that can ruin your entire tournament. Water surrounding, bunker left, and one that is more than likely in your face. Tee shots to the middle of the green will need to carry the thumbprint that will bring every ball back to the front. 18 leaves those trailing on Sunday one last chance at glory. You will see players all week take it to the very edge of the fairway, leaving anywhere from 220 to 200 yards in. Water all down the left, bailout shots will end up short or in those right bunkers. The pin is usually back middle during the first round, which gives players a great chance to land something near the front edge and have it release towards the back of the hole, setting up a really good look at eagle. It is DJ World Junior Week, so I'm off to prepare for it. If you're playing in this year's tournament, best of luck and we'll see you soon. If you're in town and want to watch, spectators are allowed and it is no cost to watch some of the best junior golfers in the world. Have a great week, everyone.